The last less focused question that I want to ask you is, if you could change one thing about less, and I mean less in the overloaded meaning of the term, framework, guides, experiments, the whole shebang. If you could change one
Mhm.
thing, what would that one thing be?
Disconnect from the Scrum guide and Scrum rules, and make this reduce number of rules, because there is an implicit rule in LS that you follow the Scrum guide, and now it's already a bit unclear which Scrum guide, because it clearly doesn't follow the new one.
Yeah,
So
well,
it
the
is
good one. We follow the good one, Victor, not the broken one, isn't it?
exactly, yeah. So the so this, but I would go further if you ask me. So I would let go of, for example, I noticed a lots of teams which don't even do daily Scrum, for example, but they do more programming whole day. Bloody hell, I would always say do more programming instead of daily Scrum. If teams prefer to do that, from my experience, and so then they quite often introduce all kinds of XP practices instead of I don't know. So a sprint backlog. Then there's so many creative ways of doing that, and so yeah, this kind of a thing. And so the you kind of like the Scrum rules are not really helpful, to be honest. It doesn't really contribute that much, and so I would reduce that somehow. I don't know how far. So certain things should be kept, but not be so focused on a Scrum rules and Scrum guide. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, it's interesting, isn't it? And I might just show myself up here, but the Scrum values, which I think I like the Scrum values. I
yeah,
have to admit why they aren't more front and center in less, because the rules are, yeah, we have a lot of rules, and honestly, the only people I've ever seen sit down and go through the less rules have been people who are shepherding or in some way feel responsible for less adoption and just wondering where to focus next. I've never seen a team sit down willingly and be, oh, I know what we'll do. So we're gonna not do we're not gonna mob this afternoon. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna audit ourselves against the less rules. I don't think anyone ever said that ever, did they?
yeah. That's true. That's true. So that helps a lot already. So it's not really, in that sense, if less would be reduced like that, it would make a huge difference or something, because it's not a big issue anyway. Yeah, that's true.
No, I hear what you're saying around the less rules, and then with the Scrum guide changing as well, I think it's a solid answer. I think it's a solid answer. I'm all
Yeah.
for
Another
removing stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Another thing is the Scrum Master thing. So the term itself is horrible.